Howdy y'all. Whilst I was making the video, or doing the video for the chain adjustment and clean, some other parts arrived. The blanking plates for my mirrors, because obviously I've taken the mirrors off, they just got in the way. I didn't fancy having an accident. Either Bert from the trapdoor or Eagle's arrived. Let me go shut the shed door. Yeah, it was Eagle bringing my fresh virgins. Anyway, so I've got a GoPro mount here. This is a nice little one, it stayed on well after. Oh. Alright, front wheel, have a word. This one's adjustable, I like that one. Wanted to get blanking plugs for these, but then thought, what if I could get a GoPro mount that mounted on here? Because I can't fit another one of those over here, there's just too much going on with the brake reservoir, starter button, all of that. Oh. Yeah, so where was I? Mirror blanks, and then thought, oh, what if I could get a mount for here? And I did. And I'm going to mount it like that. This one gives you quite a good view of the left, which you've probably seen in the last video. This one will be a bit more central and it's a bit higher. So I'm going to keep that in with some blanking plugs. I bought some and they arrived yesterday, but I bought M8s because I measured this with my gauge and I thought it was 8mm. But it's an 8mm thread, must be a 10mm nut or an M10 thing. Anyway, I do screws, I don't do bolts. So we're going to bolt that into there. Okay, so for this experiment you will need one 8mm spanner, 2 M10 bolts. My first one, nice and simple, wind it in. Also, some bikes, like my Duke for example, had one clockwise thread, one anti-clockwise thread, which was bloody annoying. So you've got to be careful when you're buying these blanks that you buy the right ones, because otherwise one will fit and the other won't. Oh, that's the wrong way. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, feels tight enough. This one, I'm going to pop it through the hole and bolt down through it. Now you will notice there's not the whole thread there, but that's not a problem because there's quite a bit. I might have to put a lock washer on it depending on how it deals with vibration. To be honest, this one on the first ride out I had to stop. At one point you can actually hear it in the video where it went because these Allen bolts had sort of worked their way loose a little bit, but I pinched them up and then they were fine. That was after about 20 miles. They did 70 miles like this and they haven't been adjusted since, so they're fine. So with any luck this one will be too. Now we just have to get that straight. Just going to go around the front of the bike and have a butcher's. No, that's well on the piss. So straight would be about there. That look like straight? That looks much better. So the idea now is that what I might do is have this one here as interchangeable and this one permanent. So what I can then do with this one is while we're riding along I can pop it up and round and capture shots of people riding past me. Same for that way, and it also works slightly off to the side and behind and totally behind, which is kind of good. And then this one will just be permanently forward. I do wear it on my body normally, but it means I've got one less thing to worry about. But then the flip side of that is that on my body, when it's body worn, it has much better audio because it's not having wind rush past it. And I've got socks on both of them, but I suppose it's still, maybe it's a good thing. Anyway, from there, I'll put another one on the side here. Let's double check you can see that. Yeah, I've got another one here. So this one is going to be for rearwards tail shots, and I'm going to give this a try. As you probably know, riding off-road, this area of the bike gets absolutely caked in mud, and if that gets caked in mud it's not going to see anything. So I might have to do this for limited shots, pop it in, do a bit, some skids around bends, that kind of thing, light the back wheel up and then move it back to where it was. The idea was, pop it around here, that's what that one was for. And I will try that as well, but I just felt a little bit nervous or apprehensive, shall we say, that that would get covered in mud. I mean, you can still see the mud on my tail pack. That's how much mud those things get, it's a lot. So we'll have to see anyway how it goes. It's all about experimentation, isn't it? Variety, as Hippo says, is the spice of life. I suppose I should put my fender bag back on now. So I'm going to take this bad boy out, I think. That's done. My Amazon deliveries have arrived. My new GoPro battery's here. Yeah, I'm going to get this let back down and I'm going to take it out. Oh, and to put one of these on, the fuel filler, because the other one was 8 feet long, and the last time I went out it slipped out of here, went down here, pointing towards the manifold, and as you know and I know, petrol comes out of there, and I had a bit of a panic attack that I was going to get some petrol backwash down the pipe and hit the manifold and set me on fire. So I got one of them anyway, and actually it looks really cool.
Bye.